What up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, aka Mr. Golden Mutt. And today, we are bringing you guys week 7 of the Mutts, the road to the Super Bowl. Now, if you guys missed the earlier video, I went ahead and got myself a lot of shiny new toys, a lot of just ballers. Got myself a lot of ballers, a lot of new linemen, new linebackers, some corners, a new running back. So if you guys want to see exactly everybody I bought, I believe it was 12 players in total, you want to check out episode 6. That's going to go on ahead and let you guys know exactly who it is I bought. So right here, really quickly, first thing we do is go into his depth chart to see who it is we going up against. So we got RG3, we got 74 Frank Gore, and I'm looking in his team really isn't all that great. I would have to say, I don't know, it looked like he's fresh out of a starter pack. Like, he has nobody like above 65. All I've seen was 180, which is RG3, which is obviously his captain. Everybody is high 50s or mid to low 60s. So his team really isn't all that great. So I'm looking to hopefully be able to dominate, with my team. My team is far from the best, but as I said, man, we definitely got some ballers. You know what I mean? So right there, he does a beautiful touch pass over the middle to Frank Gore, get himself a huge gain. Right here, we end up just shutting that down with my boy Cushing. So my linebackers, just tremendous linebackers. This is what we do. We hit hard and we injure folks. That's what we do. Right there, he throws it into coverage. And look at my boy Brandon Carro, my boy Carr. He's like, no, some of you, give it to me, baby. Right there, beautiful interception. We end up going to a quick end around with Underwood, and just look at the blocking. Look at the blocking. Okay, not there. It was a blitz. I wasn't paying attention. He called me napping. There's a run play coming up here where I swear everybody was pancake. I swear everybody was pancake. So 3rd and 20 right here. Plays a little bit man to man. We end up going to a really quick out route to my boy Decker. And look, whoop! Eat some dirt, son. How that grass tastes. And right here we good. Go. He skip around into the end zone there, Decker. One time for me. So we end up going up 7-0. And I really feel, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn that you need a fair catch those, because Sherman don't play. Sherman owns that sideline right there. You will get injured if you don't fair catch. You better raise that hand up. You better say hi to me in order to let me know stop. So right now, 2nd and 3. We end up sending a blitz up the middle, and the captain, Alden Smith, comes screaming through, getting us the sack, forcing a 3rd and 10. Right, he kind of throws on his back foot. Look at my boy Carr. The 89 gold overall only was 4,500 coins. What a steal! At least I think it's a steal. I don't know. I was doing the review for the new team that I went ahead and purchased, and I'm like, oh, this is a steal. He was only this much, and I don't know if these are steals, and I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm paying double, but I think 4,500 coins for Carr is an absolute steal. Already got himself an interception fresh on the team. Right here we do a read option with my boy Kaepernick. Try to hit the outside, man, and if you pay attention to how this blocking right there was just bad. It was a little bit of lag, so I kind of was unable to stay inbounds, but we ended up doing a quick end around on the Wildcat to Brown, going up multiple possessions. So if you really pay attention to the line, as I showed in the episode 6, on the D lineman, I have Houston, who's a 91 overall. I have Justin Smith at the other end, who's a 92. Then I have another Justin Smith at 90 overall, and then another D tackle. I think Walker was like an 80. So our D line is definitely good. I'm expecting just random block sheddiness, and I can tell that I was going up against linemen who were 60 overalls. You know what I mean? Because they really couldn't really stop my guys from getting too much. I could sit back in regular dime coverage and cause pressure. Right here, he catches me napping, but we end up coming up with the interception. I mistakenly hit the bumper. I don't know what the hell happened, but I did not mean to hit the bumper. Obviously, just a mistake, and I did not mean to do that. So, right, he goes deep up top, and we dropped the interception. So, he's not running the ball primarily too much. He's doing a lot of passing in. Right there, another dropped interception. So, I think that plays into our hand. I really feel like we have a very good secondary, and, I have what is it, 87 Delmas. Well, 91, but he's 87 at the strong safety. And 89 Palumalu. Right there, I should have went for the SWAT. That way I got more yardage, but I couldn't help it. I wanted the interception. It was coming to me. I cradled it like a beautiful baby bird, and I went ahead and caught it. So with a little less than a minute remaining right here, we ended up going to the pitch, and just look at the blocking, though. Look at the blocking. There's pancakes everywhere. Even though we didn't get too much, if you pay attention to the blocking, look. Just look. Look at the blocking, though. Okay, that right there. Damn it. I don't know what's going on. I'm fumbling left and right. And look at that punter, though. You know what I mean? We're putting that 91 overall punter to use. You know what I'm saying? I knew that punter would come in handy. I didn't want to take any chances. You know, we go ahead and punt. One play left. I made a huge mistake. Thankfully, we tackled him on the 1 yard line. The mistake was it was a little laggy, so I'm trying to make my adjustments, and I mistakenly put the safety in a yellow. So he had no over-the-top safety help, but thankfully Samuel had the speed to track him down. So that right there was a huge stoppage. So still up 2 possessions. You know, I'm trying to run the ball, and I mean I haven't run the ball too much, but I'm trying to get that going. This half I definitely wanted to give DeMarco Murray the ball a lot more, and just being able to run the ball. Right here we do a play action, beautiful pass over to my Andre Johnson. That's like an 80 overall Andre Johnson right there. So right here, quick toss play to Murray. Look at the blocking here, though. Look at the blocking here, though. There's nobody in front of me. Just nobody in front of me. There was just Aunt Jemima juice everywhere. That Mrs. Buttersworth. Just absolute flapjacks left and right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna learn today that you fair catch when you see Sherman coming your way. So right now we are up 21-0. Definitely feeling good about it. I mean, my team is just a lot better than his. So, you know, being in this type of situations, I'm not expecting to struggle too much. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. If this guy's a monster of a player, you can still do work. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter how bad your team is. But, you know, when your team is just overwhelmingly less talented than the other team, it's tough. You need things to go your way. You know what I mean? You need to play damn near perfect. You know what I mean? So, because you got your 60 linemen blocking my 90 guys. You have your 60 receivers going up against my high 80 corners. You have, you know, your 60 cornerbacks going up against my 80 receivers. So, you know, you need a lot of help to try and beat a team when the difference in talent is how this one is. You know what I mean? He literally had nothing but a bunch of 60. So it's going to be tough for him to try and do anything when the AI of my computer is just damn near doing everything for me. So 4th down, he goes for a play action right there. Don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody please give that gentleman a link to my channel. Let him know, do not throw the ball my way. We end up coming up with the interception with Cushing in. I'm loving the 4-3, man. Of course, why wouldn't I? Well, right here, just a huge mistake, man. That point messed me all up. I have yet to truck somebody with Murray, man. That 94 trucking, I want to put that in use. I want to get, you know what I mean? I want to give somebody the shoulder. Right here, nice quick pass, and it was a roughing the passer, but we declined it. That way we can have more yards to try and kill some more clock with. So right now, I just really feel like game is just over. He would need an absolute mirror. Look at everybody hitting the ground, though. Look at let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Look at everybody hitting the dirt. Just pancakes everywhere. We are just knocking people down. You're lucky that wasn't Sherman right there. You're lucky that wasn't Sherman, because if Sherman was on that side, it would have been ugly for you. So there he goes, backing up, trying to screen right there, and we end up getting him through the contact. So right now, feel like we got this in the bag, and a lot of people say that as Carter comes through again with another interception, a lot of people are like, you are matched up pretty close to your overall. Oh my God! Look at the block, though. Did you see that block? You know, they say that you get matched up closer to your overall. So I know I'm expecting to be going up against some really, really good teams in the near future. So I'm gonna go on ahead and try to continue, you know, building my teams. I still have a lot of weak points. You know, there's still some things I could go on ahead and get better at. But for now, I'm very comfortable, you know, with my team. Right there, just a bad read by me. Shouldn't have even come close to throwing that, but you know, there's some things I need to improve on. So when I do have time, I will be trying to accomplish some challenges when I have time. You know, if there's some challenges that give me a good amount of coins or packs or stuff like that. So, you know, since I feel like my team is, you know, set at this point, I can just focus in on, you know, some games. Also, you know, I'll continue to check the block because I got a good amount of coins left. So, you know, I still have, like I said, room for improvement. So I'll see what it is I'm going to do in the near future with my coins. But I'm very satisfied with my team. And all this came from one ice cream cone one ice cream cone card. We sold it for 105 Wow. And that one card got me over like 12 players, man, which is crazy. Crazy to think that one card got my team, you know, what I feel like is stacked. You guys might look at it like, 88 overall teams, there's so much better teams. You got a long way to go. But for me, you know, I think that's great. I wasn't expecting to be nowhere near this overall. So, I mean, for me, I'm definitely satisfied with the team I have so far. So, we're getting closer and closer to the Super Bowl. One more win, and we go on ahead and we get another playoff pack. And we also clinch a playoff berth. So we want to go on ahead and get that playoff bye. Hopefully we can go on ahead and make that happen. You see, we won 1,600 coins from this game. Shout out to my opponent for not quitting. A lot of people would have probably quit in that situation. The man stuck through it. He took his ass whooping like a man and continued to fight. Didn't give up. So a lot of respect goes to my opponent, man. Because like I said, a lot of people would have quit in that situation. So there's my record. Next week will be a bye week with the playoff pack. Hopefully we win that. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace.